What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave and the Professor here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. What are we checking out today, brother?
Today we're checking out the Darth Vader Mythos statue by Sideshow.
So first up we have the colossal and heavy base with a design here on the bottom of Darth Vader with some stormtroopers, as well as the edition size 3344 out of 4000. And you said this was actually wreckage of an X-Wing, right?
Yeah, it's the wreckage of an X-Wing engine that he's towering over, sort of thing.
Is it like chopped it down kind of thing, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so. In either as it's coming towards him in flight, and he's like done some sort of masterful jump and sliced it in half with his lightsaber.
Yeah, and like the detail on it's so cool. You guys saw like the coloured notches. That's just for like effect pieces and things.
Yeah,
on,
exactly.
right?
Like for the flame pieces that are coming out of the engine.
So it's like on fire, I guess, still to an extent. But yeah, the detail on it's amazing. Obviously, this, I guess it's still on this rock base from some kind of planet, or something like that. And obviously, we've got all the stuff at the back here. I guess it's like where it's melted and it's crumbled away, right?
Yeah, just literally gone like straight into the rock and burnt away and been destroyed, essentially. Yeah,
like singe marks. Like the stuff almost looks dusty, doesn't it? Like,
yeah,
but it is actually like the paintwork and the like how they've done the tones and the like how it's gradual kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think obviously once with the flame pieces on, I think it's some of the colouring is supposed to obviously reflect the reflection of the flame.
That's why it's kind of like orangey. Yeah. So it's not quite like it's supposed to be rusted. It's the light of the flame
on the piece.
But yeah, it just looks so cool. The engine there, and I mean this is like just the base. We've still got the figure to like tower over and everything, and then as we said, we do have the pieces that go on the front, the first of which is this piece here, which I don't know if you know what this is, like a piece of X-Wing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the gun from the front of the wing or what, but yeah, I couldn't really identify it myself when we took it out of the box.
And as the Professor said earlier, we have 3 flame pieces to go on the front. We got these 2 small ones as well as this much larger piece, and they all go in as such. Next up we have the main body of the figure with this steel rod right here at the bottom. That is one pretty big rod. I mean, it's a pretty big figure, right? Would you say it's like a quarter scale? It's definitely bigger than 1/6, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's definitely bigger than 1/6 scale, but yeah, not too sure if they ever give the premium format statues or Mythos an actual scale size, but yeah, I'd definitely say 1/4 scale if anything. Yeah, and the detail on this thing is insane. I mean, we've got these, like it's skin, right? Burnt away skin. Yeah, through the suit, showing the wounds and
what is this? Is this like his robotic toes?
Yeah, I guess so. Who knew he had gold toes or bronze toes? But
gold. And I think you were saying as well that the like this colouring is again from the flames, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like the red kind of hue is like the reflection of the flames from the engine.
And as we kind of go up, we've got kind of more machine parts, almost like his knee is missing to an extent there, which is, or is that like his kneecap, his robotic kneecap? It's just like crazy detail on this. More kind of like skin showing through as we then get up into the main part of the body. Which are these like are these all cybernetic parts still?
Yeah, I think so. I always thought these were like to do with his breathing apparatus and those sort of bits. I think they've done the buttons kind of really well on this. The way the kind of colours, it almost makes it look like they're actually lit up.
Yeah, that's true, because there is no like LED function or anything like that. And again, more like just seared skin, seared suit that we see through it. Just it's just like really cool. Obviously we have got some of his cape here because there's like it's like 2 or 3 other pieces of the cape as well, right?
Yeah, that's right, that will have to slot into the various notches, but yeah, it's a really cool figure. Like the amount of battle damage on this thing is just gnarly,
and it slots in like so. And then we have these 2, what'd you say they are? Waist cape?
Yeah, it's for his waist cape from his cloak, I guess, or cape.
Yeah, waist cape pieces. And again, we've got like the red hues here to match with the fire, and they clip on like so. And then we of course have the main cloak piece, cape. Is there a difference?
Yeah, there probably is a definition, right? I'm not entirely sure what it is.
Does cloak, like they use cloak in Harry Potter a lot, so is it a cloak where it more kind of drapes over you? And
Yeah, quite possibly. And the cape is more like a superhero, or just flows
something
off
at the back. Let us know in the comment section below, does Darth Vader wear a cape or does he wear a cloak? Yeah, as you can see, this piece is pretty darn big. It's kind of like a flowing in the wind style motion, still lots of damage, almost looks a bit chalky as well in some places, but I think that is really just the paint job. But yeah, again, a really good level of detail on it, even though it is like this kind of one colossal sort of blackish piece, and that slots in at the top like so. And then we have the arms up next. This is the right arm, and the level of detail on these things are insane. Look at that scorched skin.
Yeah, that definitely looks like you need some kind of dermatologist for you.
Like, it's like even his whatever the fabric is that he wears, like it's burnt into the skin as well, right?
Yeah, it's an amazing level of detail on these things.
And that, I guess we've got like more gold here. That's another joint.
Yeah, I guess that's obviously where his cybernetic meets his actual real limb.
Yeah, because I can't remember which arm was actually chopped off in Revenge of the Sith. Or were they both chopped off? I can't entirely remember.
Quite possibly.
It's been a while. And this is the, I guess, Force choke, or his power pose. I don't know what
Force motion. I don't know what you would call it.
What you call it here on the right
Force
arm.
pose, I suppose, as you said.
Yeah, Force. We'll go with Force pose. And then the left arm is actually the saber holding arm, and like even the saber detail is good. Like it's proper, like replica of his actual saber, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like the detail on it just looks identical to the ones we've got as replicas.
Yeah, and the again the detail. I mean, I probably think the left arm's a little bit. Well, I don't want to say better because they're both amazing, but it's just got more detail to it, more singed skin, more of these joints. I guess this is again cybernetics meeting the real flesh, right? So
yeah, exactly. I mean, let's not forget it wasn't the first time he lost a limb.
True.
Dooku chopped off one in.
That's true, and this is also as we said, it's a mythos statue, right? Which is
that's right.
What do you always say? It's like your imagination or something.
Yeah, it's like what. Maybe not what could have been, but it's like left to your imagination to create the story behind the statue's pose.
Yeah. So who knows how or what this kind of iteration of Darth Vader is. I mean, I guess it's up to you guys.
And as with the other pieces, the arms just slot in with the magnetic pegs.
And we'll go with the head molds next. You actually get 3 of them, the first of which is the more, well, I don't know if traditional is the right word, but it's like the full-on helmet, right?
Yeah, the least of the damaged ones, I guess.
Yeah, but still some damage to it. I guess a little bit of a singe mark or something there on the helmet. But
maybe a stray X-Wing blast grazed its helmet.
Some kind of scratching, bit of weathering, but like you said, not too much. There's another pretty big sort of dent there in that one. I don't know if maybe the camera does pick up. It is the kind of slightly reddish eyes as well. And the second head mold I think is my favourite one. It's very much like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just look at that Sith eye there.
Yeah, it's just like so menacing, so evil. Maybe not quite like Obi-Wan, because I think his was more like
just like a slash.
Yeah, and you didn't see as much of the face, did you? But like same as it was in Rebels as well.
Yeah,
actually.
Except I think it's on the other side.
That's right. Yeah, Rebels. It was on the right eye. As opposed to the left. So actually, did Obi-Wan steal that from Rebels then?
Possibly. It's good to know he has a lot of spare helmets lying around.
Yeah. That's what we never kind of knew from the originals, right? But again, like you said, that eye this bit just looks so badass. I think, like, obviously this is your piece, but if I was displaying it, this is definitely the one I would choose. Not as much sort of damage at all going round the helmet, but yeah, just that bit at the front, I just think it looks so cool. And that's not to say the third head mold isn't awesome, because it is. Look at the detail on this thing, guys.
Yeah, it just looks incredible, doesn't it?
What looks like, don't you think his like eyes are, is he looking upwards? Kind of looks a bit.
Possibly. They look like slightly more glazed over than the than the open eye from the other, or the open helmet piece.
And obviously the I guess the rebreather or whatever it's called. Kind of got there. Even that kind of looks a bit sort of damaged, doesn't it? A bit singed. This massive gash here in the head. But he has that anyway.
Yeah, I think that's part of.
Is that what Obi-Wan caused?
Yeah, I think so.
Look, can you make out those veins, I guess, and more sort of slit skin, ears. Like, look at that gash, goes all the way around. Even the, I don't know what you would call this part, the cybernetics again, maybe. It's just, yeah. To be fair, actually, the level of detail on this head mold is probably the best, but I still think I like the other one with the slight bit of damage to the helmet where you see the eye. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it just gives that kind of level of detail, but not showing too much.
Yeah. Whereas I feel like this one, why would he? Even though it's Mythos, you can kind of do what you want, decide what you want. Why would he have his helmet off? Because he.
Yeah, unless it's been completely kind of destroyed.
Yeah.
The top piece up, but yeah, it's definitely the other piece. I think is how I would display it.
And again, the heads just go in like so. And the final two accessories for this epic statue are the lightsaber blade parts. We have this first one, which, well, I wouldn't say neither of them are like traditional, right? Because we still have this kind of
all of the Mythos ones kind of have that kind of excess piece that's kind of coming from the blade, as if it's like an ignition or
like
like,
I don't know how good that sound effect was, but it's just like a much fatter bit at the bottom, and then it kind of goes into the more sort of traditional, longer, sort of thinner piece. And then the second blade part is just crazy. I think I like it a lot though, right? It's like it's on fire.
Yeah, it's like he's just dipped the saber blade into the flame and just kind of carried it up into the swoosh kind of thing.
Yeah, I just think it looks so badass. It got kind of like this, to me, this is how I would display it with the statue. I don't know about you, but I just think it kind of just goes, like, just makes him even more badass. And these slot in just like so, and now we have the final statue in all its glory. Final thoughts, Professor?
Absolutely epic.
Yeah, stealing my line there.
Yeah.
We were trying to get away from cool. I've just said it again.
Yeah.
Epic, cool, badass, awesome. I don't know, some other words out there in the stratosphere, the multiverse.
Yeah, really need to expand our vocabulary for these things.
Yeah. But the level of detail is shockingly good. From top to bottom, right? The base.
Yeah, the base, the flames.
Yeah.
Just the level of damage on the armour, and just showing that obviously he is not entirely invincible.
Yeah. Which we've now seen more and more. I kind of feel in the older, that's kind of, he was made to be more invincible, right?
Yeah.
But as we've seen with things develop, Rebels and Obi-Wan, things like that. Ahsoka, I think it's going to be more flashbacks, I believe. I don't know if we'll see too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so.
Of Darth Vader. We may see like flashback of them battling from Rebels. That could be quite
cool.
That
could be interesting.
But yeah, we're kind of getting away from the statue itself here, because this is all Mythos. Just, yeah. What else can we say? Just looks so cool.
Yeah, just look at that kind of cloak bellowing out to the side.
Yeah, the flaming lightsaber that we've got there, like I said, I think I do prefer that. The head mold, again, I think that was our favourite one.
Yeah, I just think it goes best with the rest of the armour and showing the damage.
Like the damage, when you look at it with the like the chest and the like shoulders and the arms, it really matches. Not to say again those two other head molds aren't awesome, especially the full face one. The level of detail on that, also insane. But yeah, just, I don't know, I've kind of run out of words really to describe this. So cool, so awesome. But that is gonna do it for today's video, guys. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with us here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and we hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, make sure you give us a thumbs up and drop some comments below. Let us know what you guys think of this statue. And as always, we've got plenty more Star Wars content on the way for you guys. We actually won't be dropping any videos tomorrow or Tuesday, but we are, of course, continuing with our Star Wars Hot Toys Mandalorian Marathon on Wednesday, where we're checking out Bo-Katan.
Yep, Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan Kryze, the Hot Toys. And then we don't really need to say it, but we kind of are going to. We are heading to Star Wars Celebrations, if you didn't already know. April 7th, next Friday, or this Friday, in fact. Cannot wait. We're going to be covering the event all 4 days, just walking around, meeting the actors behind our favourite characters, getting things signed, Funko Pop hunting, toy hunting, Lego hunting, all of that and more. So make sure you guys stay tuned. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It's very simple. Subscribe. Hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Peace out, nerds.